The theater lights are low. The crowd is buzzing, not with excitement, but with curiosity. A young Filipino boy walks slowly onto the stage. He looks small under the massive lights, almost fragile, holding a guitar that seems nearly as big as he is. You can feel it immediately. This is not going to be an ordinary audition. This is one of those moments where time feels like it slows down, where every breath matters, where something unforgettable is about to happen. The judges glance at each other. They smile politely, as they've seen thousands of contestants before. One of them leans forward, intrigued. The audience claps, encouraging but unsure. This young boy takes a deep breath. His hands shake just a little as he adjusts the guitar strap. His eyes scan the crowd, then the judges, then the camera. In that moment, you can see it in his face. He is nervous, yes, but there's also something else. Determination, purpose, a quiet confidence that says, I have something to share. He introduces himself softly. His voice is gentle, almost shy. He tells his story in simple words. He talks about his family back in the Philippines, about growing up with music playing in their home, about learning to sing not for fame, not for trophies, but because music was the only way he knew how to express what he felt inside. He explains that he chose a song that means everything to him, a song that helped him through difficult times, a song that carries memories of home, love, and loss. The judges raise their eyebrows when they hear the song choice. Hotel California, a legendary song, a song that many have attempted and very few have truly owned. It's a risky choice, especially for someone so young. You can almost hear the collective thought in the room. This is either going to be incredible or a complete disaster. The boy nods to the band, or in this case, just to himself. The room grows quiet, no cheering, no whispers, just silence. Then the first chord rings out. It's clean, confident, strong. He begins to sing, and instantly, something changes in the room. His voice is not what anyone expected. It's rich, emotional, filled with a depth that feels far beyond his years. There's a slight rasp, a vulnerability that makes every word feel real. He doesn't just sing the lyrics. He lives them. Each line feels like a story, like a confession, like a piece of his soul being laid bare for everyone to see. The audience leans forward. Phones are forgotten. Breaths are held. As he moves through the verses, his confidence grows. His hands glide over the strings effortlessly, his voice rising and falling with perfect control. He adds subtle changes to the melody, making the song his own while still honoring the original. It's respectful, but it's also brave. This is not imitation. This is interpretation. The judges' expressions begin to shift. One judge's smile fades into something deeper, more emotional. Another blinks rapidly, clearly trying to hold back tears. And then there's Simon Cowell, known for his brutal honesty, his sharp critiques, his refusal to be impressed easily. He sits back in his chair, eyes locked on the boy, his face completely serious. No smirk, no sarcasm, just focus. As the song builds, the boy's voice grows stronger. When he reaches the chorus, something magical happens. His voice soars, filling the entire theater. It's powerful but controlled, emotional but not forced. You can hear the pain, the hope, the longing in every note. It feels like he's singing not just for himself, but for every dreamer watching at home. A woman in the audience wipes her eyes. A man next to her nods slowly, as if he can't quite believe what he's hearing. This is no longer just an audition. This is a moment. The guitar solo arrives, and the boy doesn't rush it. He lets it breathe. Each note is intentional, expressive, full of feeling. His fingers move with confidence, but his face shows pure emotion. He closes his eyes, lost in the music, completely unaware of the impact he's having on everyone around him. When he returns to the final verse, his voice softens. There's a tenderness now, a vulnerability that cuts straight through the heart. It feels like he's telling a personal story, like these words mean something specific to him, something painful, something beautiful. And then the final note. He lets it hang in the air, just for a moment longer than expected. Silence. For a split second, nobody moves. Nobody breathes. Then the theater explodes. The audience leaps to their feet, cheering, screaming, applauding with everything they have. It's a standing ovation, loud and overwhelming. The boy looks stunned. His eyes widen. He clutches his guitar tightly, almost as if to ground himself. He bows his head slightly, clearly emotional, clearly overwhelmed. The judges stand too. One of them is openly crying, wiping tears from their cheeks. Another shakes their head in disbelief, smiling through watery eyes. Then Simon leans forward. He waits for the noise to die down, and when he finally speaks, his voice is calm, sincere, and emotional. He tells the boy that this was one of the most heartfelt performances he's ever heard on this stage. He says that talent like this cannot be taught, that it comes from something deeper, something real. He admits that he didn't expect much at first, but within seconds, he was completely drawn in. He says that moments like this are the reason this show exists. The boy listens, tears now streaming down his face. Another judge speaks next, saying that they felt every single word, that the performance gave them chills, that they forgot they were judging a competition and simply experienced the music as a fan. Then something extraordinary happens. Simon looks at the other judges. They exchange glances. The crowd senses it. The energy in the room shifts again. Simon stands up and walks toward the golden buzzer. The audience starts screaming before he even reaches it. The boy's eyes grow wide. His hands tremble. He looks confused, hopeful, terrified, all at once. Simon pauses. He looks back at the boy and says that this moment is not just about talent, but about heart, courage, and authenticity. He says that the world needs voices like his. And then he presses the button. Gold confetti explodes from the ceiling, raining down like a dream come true. The audience goes wild. The judges clap and cheer. The music swells. The boy drops to his knees, overwhelmed, crying uncontrollably as golden pieces fall all around him. He looks up, tears streaming down his face, laughing and crying at the same time, completely unable to process what just happened. This is the golden buzzer moment. This is the moment that changes everything. The judges rush to the stage. They hug him, congratulating him, telling him how proud they are. The crowd chants his name. The camera cuts to the audience, where people are crying, smiling, cheering, completely moved. Backstage, his family watches in disbelief. His parents hold each other, tears pouring down their faces. This is the dream they never dared to imagine becoming real. Later, in his interview, the boy struggles to find words. He says that he sang from his heart, that he wanted to honor his family, his country, and everyone who believed in him. He says that music saved him, that it helped him through lonely nights and difficult days. He hopes that his performance can inspire others to never give up, no matter how impossible their dreams may seem. This performance doesn't just go viral. It explodes across the internet. Millions of views, thousands of comments. People from all over the world share the video, calling it one of the most emotional auditions they've ever seen. Musicians praise his control and emotion. Fans call him an old soul in a young body. And at the center of it all is a young Filipino boy who walked onto a stage with a guitar and a dream, and walked off with the world listening. This is more than a cover of Hotel California. This is a reminder that music has no age, no borders, no limits. It's a reminder that sometimes, the smallest voices can carry the biggest emotions. If this story moved you, if this performance gave you chills, if you believe in the power of raw, honest talent, make sure you support artists like this, share their stories, and never stop believing in the magic of music. Because moments like this don't happen every day. And when they do, they deserve to be remembered forever.